Hello, my name is Cuboid, and I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to show you Move It, my mod for Cities Skylines 2. I've been modding games on and off for a couple of decades now, and after getting obsessed with Cities Skylines 1, I decided to learn C# and Unity modding in order to make a few little changes I wanted. And in 2019, the modder Sam generously let me take over Move It, and since then, this has been my main focus. In August last year, I was in a group who were invited to get pre-release access to Cities Skylines 2. We all dived in to figure out how to mod the game, and I quickly realised that I had a lot to learn. Cities 2 has a massive simulation, many times the volume of code that Cities 1 had, and it uses a fancy new future-proof multi-threaded architecture, so all mods would need to be completely rewritten. Over a few months, with several restarts and lots of help from the collaborative learning us modders did, I've managed to develop a movement system that I believe will allow this first release of Move It to blossom into a mod that will eventually do as much or more as Move It for Cities 1 did. For this early release, I've been focused on the basics, that is, moving things. You can move buildings, trees, props, and networks like roads or power lines. Like Move It for Cities 1, you can select one or multiple objects, and there is a brand new manipulation mode for more advanced things, bringing some new capabilities for altering your networks. You can get Move It now by clicking on Paradox Mods on the main menu and adding Move It to your current playset. Restart the game, load your city, and you'll see the Move It icon at the bottom right of your screen. Click on this icon to open the tool, and now you can select an object and move it around the map. Left click and drag to move objects, right click and drag to rotate them, and raise or lower them with page up or page down. To select several objects at once, either shift-click on them or press Ctrl-M to switch to Marquee Select mode, where you can drag out a selection box. Shift-click on a selected object to remove it from the current selection. You can move a network by selecting the nodes at both ends of each segment and dragging these like any other objects. Alternatively, you can change a segment's curve by selecting it and dragging it to the shape you want. If you want to make a segment completely straight, drag it to nearly a straight line and hold Alt to snap it into place. New to Move It for Cities Skylines 2 is Manipulation mode. If you hold Alt and click on a segment, you can fine-tune each of the 4 control points that define the curvature of the segment and where the segment attaches to nodes. And like with the other objects, you can also move these control points up and down. This is very powerful, giving you much more control over your road's curves and junctions. Finally, you can undo and redo changes you've made with Move It, so if you change your mind, press Ctrl-Z to undo and Ctrl-Shift-Z to redo any actions. Looking to the future, I have a lot of things I want to add. My highest priorities are a proper user interface, tight alignment tools, a bulldoze tool, and more snapping options. Beyond that, I have enough to do to last me literally years, as I want to add more tools, copying objects, Move It exports, and more manipulation options. Perhaps someday Move It will be able to move a sign that is part of a building, or remove a building's trees. I'd love to hear from you. What do you want to see first? Thanks for watching, and I hope you like to Move It as much as I do.